Good evening, Crabs fans around the world and around the block, listening on the World Wide Web and on the radio. Crabs Baseball is on the air. Benjamin Schaefer along with Tim Warner. We are thrilled to bring you all the action tonight as the Crabs try to come back after a very disappointing and frustrating loss last night against the Healdsburg Prune Packers. And to try to even this series, that was a tough loss last night, Tim.
That was a tough one, yeah. They just kept loading up the bases and then not getting any production out of it. And, some tough errors and a little bit sloppy at moments. Almost like they had the jitters knowing
it did kind of seem like that, yeah.
Yeah.
They were under pressure, yeah. Only one of the Healdsburg runs was earned.
Yeah.
And the Crabs left 12 runners on base.
Oof.
Yeah,
that's rough.
But anyway, welcome to the broadcast.
Hey,
this is our first game together this season. I'm really excited to have you here.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. It's really fun to be a ballpark announcer and be announcing all the players and wrapping up the innings and stuff. But this is a whole different thing, so I'm excited to do it.
That's right. All right. Well, the first thing you can do is you can give us a lineup for the opposing Prune Packers.
Heck yeah. So for the Prune Packers tonight, we have batting first, number 1, second baseman Antonelli Savateri. Batting second, number 5, right fielder Alex Leopard. Batting third, number 7, first baseman Logan Sutter. Batting cleanup for the Prune Packers, number 19, designated hitter Blake Grimmer. Batting fifth, number 17, third baseman J.C. Osorio-Agard. Number 6, batting 6, number 4, catcher Cade Laidhoff. Batting 7th, number 8, left fielder Jonathan Kim. Batting 8th, number 2, shortstop Cade Campbell. Batting 9th, number 6, center fielder Jace Souza. And on the mound for the Prune Packers tonight, number 27, Matt Barnes II.
All right. I think I'll give you the Crabs lineup when the Crabs come to bat because the first batter, Savatari, is coming to the bat now. But it's Jonah Fregus on the mound for the Crabs. Fregus, in his 5th start of the season, he has an ERA of 2.73, a 3-0 record. In 26 1/3 innings, he has 13 walks, 24 strikeouts. Tall right-handed pitcher, and here's Savatore to lead it off. Savatore was 2 for 3 last night.
Lefty batter.
And the pitch. He takes a strike on the outside corner. Did we get the umpires by any chance?
Oh, yeah. Who do we got for umpires? Vicente Gutierrez at home plate. Salvatore Banda at third. Brandon Coburn at first.
All right. 0-1 to Salvatore, and the next pitch is fouled out of play. 0-2.
That one hit the Arcata House.
Over in the bus station there?
Yeah, it just bounced right off the roof.
It's a nice night. It was a beautiful day in Humboldt County. Sunny all afternoon. A little bit of fog coming in right now, but mostly a sunny evening. Swung on and missed. A nasty change.
Oh, yeah.
And he got him. One away.
A beautiful pitch.
Jeez. That just fell off the table.
Yeah, I would have swung at that too.
And probably missed it.
I totally would have missed it.
I would have swung and missed it.
Yeah. I couldn't hit any of these, but that one I definitely would have missed. So
here's Leopard, the right fielder, and last night he was 1 for 3. A pitch that just missed outside. Close pitch, but he's right.
Yeah.
It was outside.
It's funny when you have stat machine up here to be able to see what the pitches actually are, whether they're strikes or balls. It kind of changes your perspective a little bit.
Yeah, it sure does. The next pitch is fouled out of play. Like if we hadn't, I would have thought that was a strike as well.
Yeah, me too.
And it was close, but it was outside.
It just changes why you're yelling at the umps instead of.
Yeah, it's made me realize just how often they're wrong, but it's a different way in which they're wrong most of the time. The next pitch swung on and missed.
More precise wrong.
That's right. 1 and 2, so that's helpful.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, if we're going to yell at them, we might as well yell at them for the right things.
Yeah, and it's not like we don't have plenty.
Yeah.
Even with the stat. And,
yeah.
I mean, 1 and 2 now, the count to Leopard.
Another lefty. Oh, no, same lefty.
Same lefty. Here's the pitch, and that one's way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Just getting started. There's going to be fireworks tonight. If you're thinking about something to do, plenty of time to still come out and join us. There'll be fireworks after the game.
It's always a good time.
And you can wear your pajamas tonight because it's pajama night at the ballpark.
Appropriate to bundle up for the fireworks later.
The 2-2. Oh, and he waves at a pitch in the dirt and throw down the first. Soares had a little bit of trouble getting to it, but he throws him out anyway. 2 away. Let me give you the defense for the Crabs, by the way. It's Fregus on the mound. Soares is catching. Houston Hirschkorn at first. Cameron Sewell at second. Keenan Morris at third. Michael Perazzo at short. Tate Metcalf in left. Jacob Pappas in center. And Tyler Howard's out in right field. And here's Sutter. I don't think he did play last night. He was 0 for 4. Right-handed hitter. 2 outs, nobody on. Fregus rocks, and there's a slider outside.
My impression, I don't know the stats, but my impression was that this guy's a pretty good batter.
I think Liam was saying last night he's their best hitter.
Yeah.
And he waves at that changeup.
That was a wicked
on the
pitch.
Outside corner. That was nasty. Fregus does a good job changing speeds.
Yeah, he's got some really interesting motion, too, on the ball when he throws.
The 1-1. There's a fastball on the outside corner. Great pitch, 87 miles an hour.
Good call, too.
1-2.
Just scraped the outside on that one.
One-two pitch in the dirt. That was the change again.
You know, a pitcher's tall when he looks tall from here.
I know, really. Here's the 2-2. Oh, Soares thought he had him. The pitch was low, so the count goes full. Soares does that a lot. He was doing that a lot in Medford.
Getting up, ready to rock.
Getting up and ready to head off the field on a ball.
We streamed those games. I remember that. He was definitely eager.
3-2. Oh, that hit him. I don't know if it hit him or the bat. It's a dead ball either way.
Yeah.
And I think it hit his bat. It didn't sound like it hit him. It sounded like it hit the handle of the bat to me. And well, they're going to call it a hit by pitch.
I think it hit his little arm guard.
His guard, yeah, maybe right, yeah. So Sutter will head over to first with 2 outs. Umpires are having a little conference, though, to decide. Maybe there is a question, although Robin hasn't come out of the Crabs dugout, right?
No.
Nobody seems to be questioning it. Yep. All right, so they all agreed that it was a hit by pitch.
Yeah. Here comes Robin. Just checking in.
And everything's cool.
Yep.
So here's Grimmer. He was 0 for 4 last night. So runner on first, 2 away. Here's the pitch. And he takes low, fastball. Grimmer looks like he could reach City Hall fairly easily if he gets a pitch.
He definitely does.
The 1-0. And he slaps that down the left field line into the Crabs bullpen. 1-1. Prune Packers have some cool get-ups tonight.
Yeah, I like those.
The gray vest. It says HPP on the left breast.
Kind of old school looking.
Yeah, it's cool. Crabs are in there. I call them their softball uniforms. 1-1. High bounder foul, wide of first. The red top, the blue and red stripes on the shoulders.
Humbled across the front.
One and 2 the count. That's not a very nice.
Yeah, when heckles
nice,
go wrong.
Nice heckle.
Yeah.
This pitch is lined into right field for a base hit. Coming on to get it is Howard. On his way to third is Sutter, and he'll get there no problem. So runners on the corners now with 2 outs for Healdsburg. And that'll bring Agard to the bat.
This is feeling a little deja vu-ish.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Agard was 2 for 4 last night, and then he hit the game-winning RBI in the form of a home run in the 8th inning off of Hippensteel.
Yeah, Liam just told me he has 12 home runs so far, so that's...
Got to be really careful
Yeah.
with this Prune Packers lineup, and he takes a fastball on the outside corner. Good pitch, went right after him.
Jack, the scoreboard operator, told me that the home run hit a U-Haul truck out there on
Oh, did it?
101. Yeah.
It was launched.
It was launched. I wouldn't be surprised if that U-Haul was going north, too, because he hit that thing
That's
so
right.
hard.
The 0-1 slider away. 1-1. Runners take their lead. Fraga sets. The 1-1. Grounded out to third. Morris picks it up and throws him out, and that ends the inning.
Nice job.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors. 2 left, and at the end of half an inning, Healdsburg nothing. The Crabs are coming to bat. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM.
We're back.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Matt Barnes on the mound for the Healdsburg Prune Potters. For the Crabs, it'll be Keenan Morris leading off at third base. Tyler Howard in right field batting second. Cameron Sewell at second base batting third. Anna Manuart will bat fourth. He'll be the DH. Houston Hirschkorn first base bats fifth. Jacob Pappas in center field bats sixth. Tate Metcalf out in left field bats seventh. Kavanasaurus will catch him bat eighth. Michael Perazzo at shortstop bats ninth. Barnes pitching to Cade Ladenhoff at catcher. Logan Sutter at first. Antonelli Salvatore at second. J.C. Osorio Agard at third. Cade Campbell at short. Jonathan Kim in left. Jay Souza in center. And Alex Leopard in right field. And I don't know if we have any stats on, not handy, on Matt Barnes. We do know some things about him. Let's see. Matt Barnes, he's from El Cerrito, 6'5".
Oh.
And he's a student at UC Davis.
They have interesting selection of players from a lot of big colleges.
They sure do, yeah. Berkeley, Davis, Santa Barbara, University of Oregon. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a couple last night from University of Michigan.
So here's Morris to lead it off. None of the Crabs really did well last night except for Howard. Morris was 0 for 4.
Got a batting average of 328. He's got 1 home run, it looks like. 17 RBIs.
He pops that one in the air. First pitch swinging out to shortstop, 1 away. So that'll bring Howard up. He had quite a night last night. He was 4 for 5 with 2 doubles and a home run. And,
Yeah,
he has been
great.
the Crabs' hottest hitter for some time now.
Yeah. Batting 375. 3 home runs so far. 21 RBIs. Not bad.
Here's the pitch from Barnes, and oh, that is a nasty breaking pitch. Boy,
Yeah.
that had a ton of break on it. Right on the outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 misses in the dirt.
This one poor guy's trying to get the crowd into it.
1-1 misses inside. 2-1, yeah.
Not getting much of a
It
response.
has to sort of arrive naturally. You know?
Yeah,
You can't just, summon it.
Can't force it.
No. The beer just started flowing. I mean, people are just getting here. The 2-1 is tap foul at the plate.
Got a couple of innings of beer in them before they get rolling.
Yeah, I mean, 2-2 the count. I saw some people try to do a wave last night, and that was quickly aborted because I think it was Matt Filer who was pointing over there and going, stop it, no.
I didn't even have to announce my usual, no wave in the tsunami zone.
2-2 call. He went round, and he tried to hold up and couldn't do it. So Howard's gone, chasing a pitch, slider away. That was a nasty pitch.
That was a nasty pitch.
2 away. And Cameron Sewell will come to the bat.
Batting .379.
Went for 4 last night.
7 home runs. Kind of tapered off a little.
Yeah, he's cooled off since right at the beginning of July or at the end of June there. Here's the pitch, and he takes a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. That was a little wide.
Seems like his cooling kind of coincided with the Medford.
For sure, yeah. The 0-1 misses high. It's been an interesting season that way. First, Enyart started out. He was the hottest hitter early on.
Yeah.
First couple of weeks there, first part of June.
That's right.
1-1. Breaking pitch misses down low, 2-1. And then Sewell, Enyart sort of cooled, and Sewell got hot. And now it's Howard that's hot, and Enyart and Sewell are not.
Baseball is really interesting that way.
Yeah, it is. 2-1 is a strike on the outside corner. 2-2 would be a good time for all three of them.
Yeah.
To get hot.
That's for sure. It's just so psychological, A lot
Definitely
of it
is.
so much in your head.
2-2 pitch. Tapped foul over towards Prune Packers dugout.
That foul ball brought to you by Charleston Tree Services.
Count remains 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on for the Crabs. Bottom of the first inning. No score. Here's the pitch. Check swing on a fastball high, and they appealed to third. He did not go round. And the count goes full.
They did a good job holding off on that one.
That's got to be a tough pitch to lay off. 93-mile-an-hour fastball at eye level.
Yeah.
The 3-2. Misses inside, and Sewell draws the walk.
Pitcher was,
He thought he had strike 3.
yeah, Barnes was walking off.
And honestly, he would have been right to do so because that was right on the inside corner.
Yeah,
It was right on the black. That was a perfect pitch.
that was perfect.
Crabs will take it, though, and here's Enyart.
Yeah.
But this is the thing about the Prune Packers. They threw a guy out there last night who was great. This guy is throwing 93
Jeez.
with a fastball slider.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Fastball is a strike on the outside corner, and look at the location, another one.
Yeah.
Right on the black.
92 miles an hour. I don't know.
0-1.
Pretty amazing.
Crabs have their work cut out for them. The 0-1, and there's that slider, and he just dropped it right over the heart. 79 miles an hour, right over the heart of the plate.
It's a wicked pitch.
Had about 3 feet break on it. 0-2 the count. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, and boy, he fooled him badly on that slider yet again, and that ends the inning for the Crabs. No runs, no hits, there were no errors, and a runner left, and at the end of 1, it's Healdsburg nothing and the Crabs nothing. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the ballpark. Thanks to Baywood Golf and Country Club. And visit the Crab's favorite Big Blue Cafe on the Plaza in Arcata. Serving breakfast and lunch all day. Welcome home to the Big Blue. Laidhoff, Kim, and Campbell to bat in the top of the second inning for Healdsburg. It's Jonah Fragus. And Fragus' first pitch. Breaking pitch right over the heart of the play for a called strike, 0-1. Nice pitch.
Also a very nice pitch, yeah.
The 0-1 in the dirt.
Flag dancing around a little bit out there. Not too windy though, just a little breeze.
Pretty typical for
Yeah.
most nights here. It's time of night. Next pitch misses outside a little bit, 2-1.
Looks like it's blowing a little southeast maybe.
Mm-hmm. 2-1. Misses low, 3-1.
We got all the usual fun things happening in the ballpark, 50-50. Smell of hamburgers and hot dogs cooking.
It's the place to be, man.
It is. What a beautiful
Place to
night.
be. 3-1 pitch. High bounder over to third. Morris has it and throws him out.
Morris is phenomenal.
He sure is. He is machine-like over there.
Yeah. Very
One away.
rare for him to make major error. Last night there was one.
Yeah, that was a tough error last night. Tried to underhand toss the second and tossed it over the second baseman's head. That was Sewell, I guess.
Yeah.
So here's Kim. Last night was 0 for 3. And he hits one into center field. Going back is Papa. Still going back, and that's off the wall. And he will cruise into second with a stand-up double. That missed being a home run by probably about 3 or 4 feet, I bet.
Yep. Yeah, I thought for sure it was gone.
So here's Campbell.
Happy birthday, Twinkle Toes.
Campbell did not play last night.
Number 2, Cade Campbell.
Cade Campbell, the shortstop in tonight's game. So runner out at second, 1 away. Fragus looks out there. Again. And now he steps off.
It's a cat and mouse game.
All right, we're ready to go. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Want to know to Campbell. And the pitch. Oh,
Ooh.
just missed low.
Yeah.
2-0.
Crowd didn't like that one, but it was
Was
not
a ball.
a strike.
Yep. The 2-0, way outside, and he goes 3-0 on Campbell. And he walks him on 4 pitches.
Yeah.
No me gusta.
No. Robin's going out to have a little chat.
Yeah. And Sora's joining him out there.
Okay, we got a shout out up to the booth for a first.
Can't let that double rattle you.
No.
And, you can't put runners on base for this team. I mean, really,
No.
Crabs can't afford any mistakes against this team.
No.
I mean, they got their hands cut out. They got their work cut out for them
Yeah.
against Matt Barnes from what we saw in the first inning.
Yeah.
Next up, center fielder number 6, Jason Souza.
Here's Chase Souza. He came in as a pinch hitter in the 9th inning last night and struck out.
All right.
Here's the pitch. And he takes a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Great pitch. Fragus, a long look in. Now he sets. A look at second, and he deals 0-1. Swung on and missed, took something off. Great.
Nice
pitch.
76 miles per hour.
Nasty. Nasty change.
Yeah.
That change just dies when it gets to home plate.
Yeah, it had some nice dive on it.
Mm-hmm. 0-2 the count. Fragus needs the strikeout. Here's the pitch. This is down and away. One and two. The pitch. Ooh, we got him to chase that one. A nasty breaking pitch down and away again.
Yeah.
And that's it for Souza. So big strikeout there. 2 away.
77 miles per hour, just like dove at the plate.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Savateri. He struck out his first at bat. So Fragus in a little bit of trouble, but he's got 2 outs now. Kim at second. Campbell at first. And the pitch to Savateri. Fouled out of play.
We have a list of foul ball sponsors, and I'm so used to announcing them that I almost went right
I almost
into
said it, yeah. The tuna monger, the bank.
Yep.
The 0-1 in the dirt. Nice block by Soros. Yeah, I like that. The taste of sustainability thing or whatever.
Yeah. Sustainability never tasted so good.
Sustainability never tasted so good.
Yeah,
I like that.
Wild Planet.
Like, yum. Sustainability. Sustainalicious. I won the count. And runners are going. The pitch is high. The throw down to third. Not in time. Close.
Very close.
But Healdsburg pulls off the double steal. And now with the count 1-2, they have 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs.
Let's get a strike. That's all we need.
All we need is a strike. And the pitch. This is just high. Two and two. Leopard on deck. Fragus kicks, steals, popped in the air on the left side of the infield. And it's going to be, nobody's going to get it. 1 run is going to score, and 2 runs are going to score. Oh my.
Oh my.
I don't know where to start. Obviously a miscommunication between Morris and Perazo. Morris was headed over to get it in the last second, stepped away, and Perazo was surprised, and it was too late to make the catch. So it drops as a hit.
Yeah.
2 runs come in to score, but the second runner I thought was out at home. I don't know how he scored, but
I think Soros just missed him.
Apparently no complaint from Soros. So
No.
that's the kind of thing that just kills you.
Yeah.
I mean, that just can't happen.
No.
I mean, that was out. That was a third out.
Yeah.
And now they got a runner at second for Leopard.
Yeah.
2 runs across. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. Somebody doesn't know the difference between a hit and an error down in the stands.
If you're going to heckle, at least get your facts right.
If you're going to heckle me, get your facts right.
Yeah,
I don't care if you heckle anybody else, whatever. Want to know the count. Here's the pitch. Misses down low. 2-0. The 2-0. Cued foul. So a huge break for Healdsburg.
Yeah, very unfortunate. It's the kind of mistake that loses the ball game.
It sure is. Yeah, it sure is. 2-1 the count now. Salvatore out at second. And that's foul tipped. 2-2.
It's not like that at all because this is a baseball game and we're not a self-driving car.
From the set, Fragus looks out at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. Count remains 2-2.
Fouled over towards the bus station.
Jack, I don't think we're going to be turning the TV off.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that ends the inning. But a huge error on the part of the Crabs leads to 2 runs, and Healdsburg had 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 left, and at the end of an inning and a half, Healdsburg leads 2-0. This is really frustrating Crabs baseball. 107.3 FM.
Go.
All right, bottom of the second inning, Crabs trailing 2-0. It'll be Hirschkorn, Pappas, and Medikoff to bat against Matt Barnes. And the pitch to Hirschkorn, swung on and missed. That's the fastball, 91. 0-1. Hirschkorn had 1 hit and 5 trips last night. Coming in batting .231. And the next pitch is a strike on the outside corner. That was the slider. It's Barnes' combination of the fastball and the slider. The way he's locating it, man.
Yeah, it's pretty
tough.
Pretty tough.
0-2 to Hirschkorn. And that fastball rides high and in.
I have to say, Houston Hirschkorn, fun name to say on the
It is a fun name to
PA.
say, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very alliterative.
Yes, exactly.
1-2, and Hirschkorn steps out. The 1-2.
Oh, man.
He waves at that slider about a foot out of the strike zone. Full batted. That's like a frisbee,
Yeah.
that pitch.
That was crazy.
3rd strikeout for Barnes.
Just wicked movement on that.
And here's Jacob Pappas. Pappas didn't play last night.
This pitching would be more fun to watch if it wasn't against our team.
That's really true, yes. Pappas coming in at 345. Here's the pitch, and he takes a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. I mean, his location is...
It's like impeccable.
Yeah, impeccable, exactly.
It's wild to watch.
0-1. And there's a foul tip, 0-2.
Let's go, Medford.
The 0-2. Lined into right field for a base hit.
Nice.
Jacob Pappas
Excellent.
pokes one through the gap. And here's Tate Medikoff.
Bat Boy tonight's got a lot of hustle.
Next up, left fielder number 26, Tate
Medikoff 0 for 3 in last night's game. And the pitch, fastball away. Next pitch misses inside, 2-0 now to Medikoff. Medikoff comes in batting 233.
Oh, yeah. 13 runs batted in.
The 2-0 is a strike.
4 home runs. He's capable of doing some damage.
Definitely has power.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of dead. First base.
Short lead over at first for Pappas, and there's a breaking pitch, misses just high, just missed with it, and
Just
it's
barely.
3-1. Barnes sets, steals, down low.
All right.
So the Crabs get a couple runners aboard here with only one out for Cavanosaurus.
Don't give us false hope, you guys.
Next up, Krabby's catcher number 10, Cabana
Saurus didn't play in last night's game. Oh, he's batting 313. He's
Oh, yeah.
quietly having a good offensive year as well
Yeah.
as doing a good job at catcher.
18 runs batted in.
Big opportunity here with only one out. There's a fastball away from Barnes. Barnes seems to be letting up on his velocity a little bit. The last few pitches have been 89, 90 for a while there. First inning, he was throwing in the 92, 93 range. Here's the 1-0. There it is again, 91, way outside. 2-0.
We used to do that.
2-0. Misses again outside, 3-0.
Good
And
eye.
Barnes thought he had a strike there, but he did just miss. And as you said, yeah, good eye by Cavanosaurus. That's my favorite name to say because it sounds like he's a dinosaur.
I always think that too.
3-0. He is a strike
Oh.
right down the middle. And yet again, he does it as catcher, too.
Yeah.
He
just does-
anticipates the umpire's call, and he did it there.
Yeah.
He's headed to first, but it's a strike.
Offense and defense. He's
I
just
mean,
eager.
Always be closing, right?
Yes, exactly.
3-1 to count.
Always be closing.
Here's the pitch. There's
No,
another one, and he
no.
thought that was ball 4, and that's a strike. He tossed the bat aside, and
You don't make friends with the umpire doing that, that's for sure.
no, you don't. And he does it all the time as catcher, too.
Yeah.
3-2. Great pitch from Barnes.
Yeah, it was really good.
He looks out at second and deals. Swung on and missed, and Saurus is gone on strikes. So that was great by Barnes to come back.
Yeah.
I mean, down 3-0 and three good pitches.
Yeah.
2 away now, and here's Perazo.
Next up, the shortstop number 13, Michael Barrazo.
Perazo last night was 0 for 4.
Batting 244. 7 runs batted in.
Pappas at second, Medikoff at first. Here's the pitch. That's a strike on the inside corner.
When I was making the playlist at home, I was like, Jack's going to want feet. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a comfort.
The 0-1. Oh,
Man.
that's that slider right in there. 0-2. Backdoor slider.
It's impressive.
He's good.
Yeah.
This Barnes. The 0-2. Just got a piece of it and fouls it out of play.
Just out of the ballpark. Just to the left of what I call the Lord of the Flies section.
Right.
The swirl of kids over there.
No balls, 2 strikes to count. Crabs trailing 2-0. 2 runners on base. Next pitch. Oh boy, called strike 3.
That's
No
it.
doubt about that. That was nasty pitch on the outside corner. The backdoor slider yet again for the
Yeah.
Crabs. No runs. There was a hit. There were no errors and 2 left. And at the end of 2, they trail 2-0. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 107.3 FM. Crestmark Millwork is a local manufacturer of custom cabinetry and millwork for commercial projects throughout California and Oregon, creating signature elements with extraordinary spaces since 1997. That's Crestmark Millwork. Sutter to lead it off for Healdsburg here in the top of the 3rd inning. They lead 2-0. He takes a fastball low and outside from Jonah Fragus. Sutter was hit by a pitch his first appearance. And the pitch, breaking pitch, misses inside, 2-0.
As far as I can tell, he's the only mullet on the team so far. Surprising.
Really?
The mullet is really back. For
Is it
baseball.
really?
Oh, yeah, for baseball, for sure.
Strike on the outside corner, 2-1. I wonder who thought of it in the first place.
Bono. No, we don't want to give him credit for that. He rocked a good one in the 80s.
2-1, that's true. This is outside, 2-2.
Yeah, how it got popular with baseball. I guess it, you know.
Sorry, the count's 3-1. And that was hit in the air down the right field line. Could be trouble. Howard on the run. And he makes the catch near the foul line.
Amazing
Nice
catch.
job.
Yeah. Amazing. You could see him picking up speed.
That's right, 1 away. He's got that bright green glove out there.
Yeah.
And that must be his lucky glove because that was a nice catch.
It was very lucky.
Here's Grimmer. Grimmer singled his first at bat. And the pitch. Fastball away. The 1-0. Line in the left center field for a base hit. Over to get it is Pappas. And you'll hold him to a single. Second hit of the night for Grimmer. 106 off the bat. That was smacked.
Yeah.
Next up, number 17, JC Osorio Guard.
So here's Agard. 0 for 1. Runner at first, 1 out.
This guy's dangerous.
I believe he is, yes. We saw that last night.
Yeah.
Slider on the outside corner, 0-1. Pretty much everybody in this lineup is dangerous.
You're right. We got to step up our danger a little bit, I think.
The 0-1. Maybe we should play that. Oh, that's hammered in the left field and kicked around out there by Medikoff. On his way to third is Grimmer, and on his way into second is Agard, and that's going to be, no, it's a double. I think he did bobble. Medikoff did bobble out in left field, but I think Agard would have made it second anyway.
Yeah, I don't think it would have changed the play if he would have just picked it right up.
So second and third now, 1 out.
It was almost more like he knocked it down. Like.
Yeah, right, yeah. So second and third, 1 out. Here's Laidhoff. He grounded to third in his first at bat. I was going to say maybe we should play that Kenny Loggins song.
Danger zone.
Danger zone when the Crabs come up.
Yeah.
Kind of intimidate, you know, Healdsburg a little bit.
Yeah, get them scared.
They're flying into the danger zone.
Yeah, they are.
And there's a high tapper down towards third. Morris looks the runner back to third and throws to first. That's a big out right there, 2 away.
That was very well played.
So with 2 outs, here's Kim, but he doubled his first at bat. Grimmer at third, Agard at second.
This feels familiar again.
Yeah, it does. Fragus deals, low and inside. The slider. The 1-0. In the air, center field, playable. Pappas over to get it. And that ends the inning.
Phew, okay, good.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left for Healdsburg at the top of the third. They lead 2-0. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Hey Crabs fans, Cypress Grove Cheese is a leading producer of delicious artisan goat cheese, including Humboldt Fog, one of the most famous cheeses in the country. Proudly based in Arcata, Cypress Grove cheeses are available at cheese shops and grocery stores nationwide and online at cypressgrovecheese.com. There's nothing like that Humboldt Fog feeling.
That's for sure. That is amazing cheese.
It is amazing. We're not getting the fog tonight so much, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. Fog was just creeping in last night.
Yeah, it got really foggy by about the 4th or 5th inning last night, 6th inning maybe. The fog was on the field. And not tonight. Sun's still out. So back to the top of the word for the Crabs. Here's Morris, and he hits one in the air to right center field. And that is going to be up against the fence.
Yep.
Morris cruising in the second. He's going to get in there with a stand-up double.
Nice hit. It's right in the gap.
That was the fastball, inner part of the plate. He was looking for it. And he launched it. All right, so here's Tyler Howard.
Tyler Howard.
356 feet.
I don't know what the umpire is signaling out there at second base. He keeps tapping his wrist, and now he's tapping his hip. I don't know what that means, but
Yeah.
it didn't appear to have any effect on the ball game.
No.
So, there's a slider taken for a strike on the outside corner to Howard. He struck out his first at bat.
We should just make up something. What does that mean?
I don't know. The 0-1. And check swing on a slider away. They're going to appeal out to second, but he clearly didn't swing at it. He actually barely flinched. So a ball and a strike now to Howard. Morris takes his lead. Barnes sets. Looks out there and comes home. There's that slider again. It's in there for a strike. Man, that has a lot of break on it.
Yeah.
Crabs are probably looking for the fastball instead of that pitch.
Yeah.
And they swung and fouled it away. That was the fastball, and Howard just missed it.
That one shot out to the street, F
Yeah,
Street.
I think that made it over to the fire department.
Yeah.
1-2 to Howard. The pitch. Oh, and he takes a swing at that slider away, and he's gone on strikes for the second time tonight.
That thing broke way outside.
And now here comes the manager out to the mound, and he's got the whole infield out there. There's nobody warming in the pen for Healdsburg, so he's not making a change.
No. And I'm not even sure what he's talking about. It's like, seems like it's going pretty well.
It sure does, yeah, I don't know. All right, well, he's done. He's headed back to the dugout.
Joey Gomes, head coach for the Prune Packers. He's got a fine beard.
Number 11, Cameron Sewell.
I don't know. You're the beard expert. But
I only say that because it looks like mine.
oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, here's the pitch. High and outside, 1-0. Sewell walked his first appearance. Morris out at second, 1 out. And the 1-0 to Sewell. And he hits that one in the air to right center field, and that's going to drop.
Yep.
Here comes
Sweet.
Morris around. The throw in is going to be cut off, and it's 2-1 now in favor of Healdsburg.
All right.
RBI single for Cam Sewell.
Excellent. Another nice hit.
Next up, number 16, Crown's designated hitter, Adam.
So here's Adam Enyart. He struck out his first at bat. And he takes a slider for a strike.
We have a fan who sits right below the window here who every game multiple times says, get a hit.
Get a hit, yeah.
Which is a great idea.
0-1, it's sage advice. This is high, 1-1. But I would think bigger. You know, I'd be like,
Yeah.
get a home run.
Right. Freeway ball.
You know, if you're going to exhort someone,
Yeah.
exhort them to hit the home run. That's what we need. The 1-1, a big swing and a miss. 1-2.
Very high pitch.
That was high, yeah. That's tough. 90 mile an hour fastball at the eyes, though. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't believe that's an easy pitch to lay off.
No, that's for sure.
The 1-2. Popped in the air, and that's going to make it into the stands. Actually, that made it out onto F Street.
Yeah, just outside.
The foul ball brought to you by U.S. Bank.
So the count remains 1-2 to Enyart. 1 out. Sewell at first. The run is in for the Crabs. They trail 2-1. And he swings and misses at a pitch. It gets away, though. He's going to go down to first. And the umpire's signaling that he's out, but I don't know what that means. Oh, because the base was occupied. That's right. But on the play, Sewell goes to second.
Folks, if you're looking for seating, keep in mind
So it's a strikeout wild pitch.
the picnic area is open to everyone tonight. We got plenty of seating over there. Next up, number 22, Houston Hirschhorn.
And here's Houston Hirschhorn. 1, 2, 7 strikeouts already for Barnes. And we're only in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Hirschhorn himself a victim. Here's the pitch. Fastball is in there for a strike. The 0-1 breaking pitch misses inside.
Very inside.
I didn't notice before, but Barnes wears glasses.
Oh,
Crabs have one pitcher who wears glasses. I think that's, I forget which, I think it is. We have one pitcher that wears glasses.
yeah.
Barnes is wearing glasses. Next pitch is check swing, foul out of play.
There's a crew of hecklers who sit up high on the right side and called the top shelf. And
To check to see if the ball hits a car or something.
Yeah, and they have signals for the rest of the ballpark. So I keep looking up there, but so far no cars have been hit.
1-2. Swung on and missed, got him, inning over. But the Crabs get a run on a couple of hits. There were no errors and 1 left, and at the end of 3, they trail 2-1. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Thanks to Charleston Tree Services, here to help you with your growing concerns. Their locally owned and operated family business has served homeowners and commercial property owners throughout Humboldt County since 2007. Top of the 4th inning, Healdsburg leading 2-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Prune Packers. 1-1, 3 hits, no errors for the Crabs. It'll be Campbell, Souza, and Savatare against Jonah Fragus. And there's one hopper out to short, 2 hopper. And Peraza throws him out, 1 away. So 1 pitch, 1 out in the 4th.
It looked like it was going to get out there a little faster.
Yeah, I know. He didn't. He kind of hit it off the hands, I guess.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting 2 bounces on the way out to shortstop.
So here's Souza. Struck out his first at bat.
Next up, number 6, Chase Souza.
Ragus deals and waves at a breaking pitch away. That was nasty. Both pitchers tonight have just nasty stuff.
Yeah, that was great. Giving the Prune Packers a little taste of their own medicine.
The 0-1. This is low and outside, 1-1. By rights, this should be a 1-0 Crabs lead.
Yeah.
And it's too bad for Fragas that those 2 runs were earned runs because it was a hit, but it shouldn't have,
Yeah.
1-1.
Certainly
Makes a
wasn't his
grounder out
fault.
to second base. And throw to first, 2 away.
Well played.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Savatari. He's 1 for 2. Lights beginning to come on at the ballpark now.
Number 1, Antonelli Sabattieri.
And he takes a fastball for a strike at the knees. A little bit low, according to the TrackMan, but called strike nonetheless. The 0-1. Breaking pitch misses outside. The 1-1. Check swing. Did he go around? No. This is a third base umpire. Two and 1. Two one. Catches the inside corner and the count goes even. Good pitch.
Yeah, it was a really good pitch. Just shaved it. I keep double taking with the people with pajamas on in here.
I know.
Keep forgetting it's pajama
I
night.
know. Some people have nice pajamas.
Oh, yeah.
2-2 pitch. Ground ball out to second. Sewell bobbles, turns, throws. How hard was that hit? 99 off the bat. I still think it's an error. Sewell had it. He just bobbled.
Next up, number 5, Alex.
The official scorer does not care what you think, Jeff. I thought it was hit harder.
2 and 2. Sorry. So now runner at first, 2 outs. And there's a pitch outside. You know, just concentrate on the scoreboard, man. Want to know the count. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 1-1.
We got a pretty funny group of guys who work up here.
It's our little clubhouse up here.
Yeah. It's a good crew. We got Jack on scoreboard. Trace is on ballpark PA tonight. Liam's running some stats and a few other things, multitasking like a crazy man.
The 1-1.
Scoring the game.
Didn't hit him, but almost hit him. 2-1.
He's also running the YouTube. Whatever else you
Liam
do.
does all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Liam's here, first one to get here and the last one to leave every night.
Yeah. He sets up the cameras, sets up all the stuff.
And he has to go take the cameras down at the end of the game.
Goes home late. Very late.
2-1, throw to first.
Uploads all the video to the coaches. I'm not exactly sure. It's magical. Whatever he's doing, it's all like techno magic.
Yeah.
It's totally not mostly just me.
The 2-1 is outside. 3-1 now to Leopard.
I think a lot of Liam's tasks are hurry up and wait kind of thing.
I think it is too, yeah. Leopard has struck out twice tonight. He's got a runner over at first with 2 outs. And ball 4, just low and outside.
It's clearly a ball.
Yeah, Crabs fans grouching about that, but
Number 7, Logan Sutter.
so first and second with 2 outs for Logan Sutter. He's been hit by a pitch and fly to right. He was their best batter on paper coming in, and I think it's only a matter of time before he causes some damage. Let's hope it's not right here.
He definitely makes me nervous.
Here's the pitch. He takes a slider outside. The 1-0. Low and outside.
Eric, was going on? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. That's what you were saying. Oh.
2 balls, no strikes to the count. Salvatore at second, Leopard at first. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And he misses low, 3-0. So suddenly, Fragus having some struggles with his control. And he's a pitch away from loading the bases with 2 outs. He got the first 2 batters easily. Campbell and Souza both just grounded out. But the error by Sewell was followed by the walk to Leopard. Here's the pitch. That's right down the middle, 3-1.
Nice.
Sutter was taking all the way.
Yeah, we don't want the bases loaded.
No, we
This
do
is
not.
not the team to do
No.
that with.
It's not the team to give outs to.
No.
Three 3-1. Tapped foul, and the count goes full.
That foul ball brought to you by Wild Planet.
I mean, I think we're missing out on some ad revenue. We could sell ads for balks, balls and strikes. 3-2 pitch. Runners go, fouled away. Stolen bases. I mean, I think we're missing out on an
Yeah.
enormous amount of ad revenue.
Clearly, there's a lot of things happening in the park that need some.
And the
ads
uniforms
from
have plenty of space
them. Go full NASCAR.
for ads. I mean,
Just like patches all over. I think I saw that in Mexican baseball, actually. Like
3-2. Swung on and missed, got him. And that
Okay.
ends the inning. A huge strikeout
Shoo.
for Fragus.
At the end of 3.5
For the Prune Packers, no runs. There were no hits. There was an error and 2 left. And at the end of 4, and at 3.5, excuse me, they lead 2-1. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM.
Up at bat for your Humboldt Crabs.
Pops to lead it off for the Crabs.
Jacob Pappas.
Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, they're trailing 2-1 against Matt Barnes and the Healdsburg Prune Packers. Pappas has singled his first at bat, and he takes a strike on the outside corner from Barnes.
We needed that earlier.
The 0-1. Slider swung on and missed. 0-2. That is probably the best slider we've seen here this season for sure. 0-2. The 0-2, that time it missed inside with it, just missed. Not according to the TrackMan, it was right on the inside corner at
Yeah.
the knees. Perfect pitch. But called a ball. 1-2. And that's called strike 3. And Pappas is complaining, but he really doesn't have much room to complain.
No. It was close enough to be an actual strike.
And he got lucky on the last one, so 1 away for the Crabs. Here's Medikoff. Medikoff walked his first appearance. Here's the pitch. And that's the slider in there for a strike. Man, his location with that pitch too. It's not just that it has a huge break on it. It's that he hits the corners with it consistently.
Yeah.
The 0-1, there it is again. Right on the outside corner.
Right
0-2,
on the outside
man.
corner.
Yeah, this guy is something special out there.
Yeah.
The 0-2. Fastball misses away. One and two the count. Fastball rides high and outside, 2-2. I don't know, if I were him, I'd probably throw nothing but that slider. The Crabs haven't hit it once. The 2-2, and that one was the slider, and he just got a piece of it.
Tiny piece of it.
Medikoff lucky to stay alive. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball just fouled up against the screen.
Shadows are starting to get kind of long out here.
Can you get a little gray on the horizon there?
Yeah. Tough on the left fielder. Looking right in the sun. Third base.
Very hard time of day for the third baseman.
Yeah.
2-2. In the dirt and all the way to the backstop. And Barnes looking at his hand. I don't know if he's got a blister or seemed to have hurt his finger. He waved the catcher off, so he's fine. 3-2 the count.
Potters. Is that the Potters? Potters are up over the Rogues, 1-0.
3-2 is hit high in the air to center field.
Oh,
going. Adios, muchacho.
Yes.
This game is tied. Tate Medikoff over the right center field fence.
Amazing.
And you knew that was gone because Jay Souza in center field just turned around and watched it.
Yeah.
He didn't bother to go after it. Is that Medikoff's fourth of the season?
It's his fifth.
Fifth of the season.
Yeah, fifth home run. Yeah, center fielder looked up and just kind of stopped.
Yep, he didn't even bother.
No.
So Tate Medikoff ties the game here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
That game went. That ball went 451 feet.
Yeah, 106 off the bat. That was smoked. That was a fastball down, just slightly above the knees, and he just over the plate though, and he just reached out and hammered it. And now Barnes is complaining about his finger, and it's interesting that that home run happened when it did, because right after the last batter, right after he struck out Pappas, he was shaking his hand.
Yeah.
And looking at his finger, and he waved the catcher off. But then the very next pitch, Medikoff homered. So I'm not sure what's going on, but he keeps looking at his hand, and now they've got the trainers out to look at him.
Yeah, the trainer shook his head and ran back to the clubhouse. He's coming out with something now.
I mean, it could be he has a blister or something with the way he throws that slider. I mean, I can't believe it doesn't cause problems on his hand.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's hope he's okay. I mean, I don't want to come out of the game because he's hurt.
No. Although it would be a blessing for the Crabs,
It would.
but we don't want to
I
see
don't want to
anybody
win that
hurt.
way.
No. He's definitely like craftsman.
Especially as well as he's pitched. I
Yeah.
mean, that would really.
Yeah.
And he's going to go back out.
Nice.
So I'm not sure if maybe it was a hangnail or something, or not sure. But at any rate, this game is tied.
Trainer Nate Keys took care of it, whatever it was. At least for now.
And he's going to take some warm-up pitches. While he does, let's go back and thank some of our sponsors. This is Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. All right, Soros is back. And Soros is batting, I mean. There's a slider outside, 1-0. Soros struck out his first at bat. Barnes still out on the mound. They do have a right-hander now warming in their pen. Crab's pen is quiet. The 1-0. Fastball misses low and outside. And if you're just joining us from the radio audience, sorry we went back a little sooner than we anticipated.
Yeah, we thought he'd throw a few more test pitches.
2-0 to Soros, and he hits one in the air. Left center field, still drifting, and the left fielder is there in the gap to make the catch for out number 2. Jonathan Kim out there near the 394 sign. That was 95 off the bat. 2 away. Yeah, and I bet Barnes finishes this inning, and that's it.
Yeah, I agree.
Next up, number 13, Michael Peraza.
And so here's Peraza. He's 0 for 1. And he hits one in the air foul. It's going to go over our heads and out of play. Sounded like it hit a car.
Yeah, it looks like it hit like
in
the
parking
roof,
lot. Oh,
roof of a car.
yeah. Sounded like it.
Don't park there. That's what I always say.
The 0-1. Misses outside, 1-1.
First time we ever came to a Crabs game, I was so excited that it was close parking right out here on F Street.
Yeah, people always are.
Yeah.
1-1 the count. Breaking pitch in there for a strike, 1-2. Honestly, even if we park there, the odds in any particular game, I bet, of getting hit are not very good.
Well, the
Probably
first,
get away with it.
first foul ball popped over, and I was like, I'll be right back. I'm going to move the car. Don't really need my windshield broken tonight.
The 1-2. Oh, that hit him. Man, that sounded like it hurt.
Yeah.
No, I guess it didn't hit him. What?
No.
What did it hit? Did it hit the bat?
I heard something.
That sounded like ball on flesh,
Yeah.
but didn't hit him. So 2-2 the count. To Peraza. Barnes deals. Breaking, and he just fouled it away. Just missed it. So I guess it's 2-1.
I have 2 and 2.
That's what I thought, 2-2. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed, and that's it for Peraza. He strikes out for the second time tonight. But the Crabs get a run on the home run by Medikoff. They have tied the game here in the bottom of the 4th at 2. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Hey, Crabs fans. Compass Community Credit Union is happy to point you toward a better banking experience. Visit our conveniently located branches in Arcata and Eureka or online at compassccu.org. That's compassccu.org. Also, thanks to North Coast Co-op for sponsoring your Crabs. Grimmer, Agard, and Laidhoff to bat in the top of the 5th with a score tied at 2. Another great ball game here at the Arcata Ballpark. Fouled out of play, 0-1. Jonah Fragus out for his 5th inning of work. We knew this was going to be a good series.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time last night tied up at 2 also.
We sure did. The 0-1. This is outside, 1-1.
Pretty good crowd tonight. I'm guessing around 800.
That's what I was going to say, yeah. 1-1. Misses low and outside, 2-1.
I think last night was 1,081 or something.
Really?
Like that. Yeah. Pretty packed.
We've had great crowds all summer.
Yeah.
I can remember on Wednesday nights when there'd be like 200 people in the ballpark.
Yeah,
2-1.
exactly.
High grounder out to second. Sewell has it.
Yeah, we haven't had one of those.
No, we haven't.
This season.
Not in a long time. Not in a few years even. One away.
We had a record-breaking opening night.
I bet we did. I bet this season is our best attendance overall.
No, I agree.
Here's Osorio Lagarde. 1 for 2 with a double. Fragus deals, and that misses inside.
Just missed.
Very close.
Yeah.
The 1-0. Oh, second pitch in a row. That should have been a strike. It's
Yeah.
called a ball. 2-0. The 2-0 is in the dirt. 3-0. Fragus kicks and comes home, and he walks him. Well, that's too bad because 2 of those pitches
Yeah.
should have been strikes.
Yep.
So runner at first, 1 out. Here's Ladoff. He's 0 for 2. And the pitch just misses inside.
That one was. Yeah, that was right on the corner.
1-0 the count.
Fans
Guard.
are a little spicy.
Yeah, well, the closest pitches have been close, but that last one was, in fact, a ball.
Yeah.
That's fouled over towards the third base coaching box, one-handed by the coach over there. Nice play. 1-1 now to Ladoff. Agard with a short lead over at first. The 1-1 is a strike on the outside corner, belt high, right on the corner.
It was right. in the
Great
corner.
pitch.
Yeah, it was a great pitch.
1-2. The 1-2.
Yeah.
And he reaches out and slaps it foul past third base. Count remains 1-2.
Ladoff spins his bat before
Yeah.
setting up, and the crowd's counting the spins.
And I
now.
think he's noticed, and so he's spinning it even more.
Yeah, giving it a couple extra spins at the end. Oh, he only did 6.
Only
that
6
time.
that time.
Yeah.
7 the last time. The 1-2. And he reaches out and pops it out of play. He's been fooled on a couple of pitches now in a row from Fragus, but just managed to get the bat on it. So we'll do it again. Agard. The 1-2. And it gets away, and Agard's going to go to second on the wild pitch.
Spun it 10 times that time, and the crowd went wild.
That was the record.
Yeah. Funny what they pick up on. I'm not sure I would have noticed.
Me either. All right, so 2-2 the count with Agard out at second now, 1 out. Fragus. Deals high, 3-2.
He threw a couple of quick spins at the end on that one, got up to 8. Just, if anyone's counting out there in the
That's
radio
right.
land.
We got to 9.
The 3-2. Popped in the air to left field. Medikoff and Pappas converging. It's going to be Pappas. We don't need that to happen again.
No.
Same miscommunication there, except Pappas was right under it, but he almost backed off to allow Medikoff to catch it.
You got the ball to third in time and not advance.
Two away. Crabs need to maybe come up with a Morse code system or something. I don't know out there. But
would it be called Morse code?
right. Maybe semaphore, I don't know, but some way to communicate clearly to one another. So here's Kim. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Runner still out at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball away. The 1-0. Misses inside with a fastball. Sort of. 2-0. The 2-0. Hit hard on the ground through the right side. Haggard coming around. Here comes the throw to the plate. And
got him.
And he's a dead duck.
Yeah.
A great throw from Tyler Howard. And a great tag by Soros. And now the third base coach out to argue, but he was out by about 3 feet. I don't know what the argument could possibly be. And that ends the inning. A great throw by Howard and a great tag by Soros. No runs, a hit, no errors, nobody left at the end of 4.5. We are tied at 2. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Wow. All right, welcome back. There's still the umpires did have a conference over the play at home at the end of the last inning, and they stuck to the call. But now the third base coach is over there gesticulating and explaining the rules of baseball to the umpires.
Yeah,
and
he's pretty fired up.
He's pretty fired up. But the out was recorded at home, and so we've got a break in the game while he has his say out there. And
making the crowd saucy at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I just think, this kind of, question the umpire like that, just shameful.
Yeah.
And, I mean, how many times do you have to explain it? He's out.
Yeah.
Guess what? He's out.
Yeah. Oh, Robin's heading out.
Yeah, I mean, let's play. Are we going to play or not? I mean, is this guy going to stand out here until he gets his way, or what? What's the problem?
We got the crowd stomping and shouting.
Because it's ridiculous. He's still going to go on about this? I can't believe they're letting it go on this long.
Yeah, I mean, either.
I mean, come on, man. Write an email. We'll work it out. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Please submit your complaints to the complaint department.
I mean, how long are we going to stand out? So are we going to hold the game now while this guy argues with the umpire?
Here's Form J13. Please submit it to the district office.
Yeah, we have a complaint form up here in the booth. We have a box for complaints.
We do. It's
Yeah.
round.
It's right next to the print. It's between the printer and the refrigerator.
It's been recently emptied. I mean, we've filed away the
Come
contents.
on,
He's still going.
this is really outrageous. I just can't believe the umpire's letting it go on this long. Robin exhorting them to continue the game. I mean,
Look, are we going to play this game? Come on.
yeah, and now that's what Robin's saying, and the umpire now, he's telling Robin to calm down.
Oh.
And it's like, what? Are we going to hash this out here in the infield while everybody sits around and waits for this guy? I just think this is poor umpiring.
This is
frankly. This is really poor umpiring.
You just
got
got to shut this down right away.
You know, this cannot go on like this.
Yeah.
Either throw him out or continue the game or whatever. But
Come on, Gomes.
now he's got his hat off and he's still at it.
Yeah.
Guys, this is really bad.
Now all three umps.
I mean, I just can't believe they're letting him hold up the game like this.
This is bad boundary setting.
This is really ridiculous. I've never seen this before,
Yeah, I guess we got
where they just let a guy go on and on like this.
done playing baseball.
Everybody in the park wants the game to continue. He's had his say.
More baseball.
Pack out the
They're
Prune.
not going to change their minds. So what are we doing?
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this happen.
This is really outrageous. Like I said, this is really poor umpiring. I'm sorry, but
It's not the place for the Socratic method. That's
no,
for sure.
it's certainly not.
Oh my God, still.
I
Okay.
mean, they're still going on about it. Now, two of the umpires are walking away.
Wait, so they. That was the third out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a third out.
That was the third out.
And they're still arguing. Now they've just moved it over to the right side of the ballpark.
Prune Packers batter. Number 2, Cade Campbell's out there as if he's going to bat. As well as Keenan Morris warming up.
And they're still arguing.
Just chaos.
And here comes Robin now. I mean, this is really beyond the pale. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin, go get him.
Well, it's a little preview into the fireworks later. I hope they're more exciting than this, though.
I'm stunned. I just can't believe this.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is still going on.
I've never seen this happen at a ball game before.
I mean, they're still out there arguing with this guy. What's your problem, Up? Are you stupid? What was that?
Wow. That was unimpressive.
Now the kid's still standing over first base. What is happening? And it's also just really poor sportsmanship
Yeah.
on the part of Healdsburg. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, it's one call. And now they're refusing to come out on the field. Is that what's going on? Here comes Robin, and he's getting hot now. And finally, the Healdsburg team is coming out on the field. Whatever.
Wow.
After 4.5 innings of play, no runs in 1 hit and no errors. The tie game as 2 apiece rolls on. And I want to direct your attention to the third baseline.
Wow.
It's time for the kids game, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like Barnes is back out.
All right, well, let's go back to the studio once again. And this is Crowds Baseball on 107.3 FM. All right, we're back. Finally, the bottom of the fifth inning, Morris, Howard, and Sewell to bat against Matt Barnes, still out pitching, although he still keeps, he's asked the trainer to come out a few minutes ago to look at his hand again, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but he has come out for the fifth inning. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Healdsburg. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. That was like a 10-minute delay almost.
That was crazy. Krusty Krab in the house.
Yeah, I high-fived Krusty last night. Happened to be down on the field.
Nice.
And there's a breaking pitch taken for a strike. 0-1 to Morris. Morris is 1 for 2 with a double. Great ball game. Exciting ball game. Tight ball game. The 0-1 misses way outside. 1-1. Now we've got a right-hander warming in the pen for the Crabs. Probably Sasso, I would guess. The 1-1. Popped high in the air on the left side, and the shortstop, Campbell, over behind the third base bag, has it for the first out of the bottom of the fifth. Here's Tyler Howard. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts.
Let's hear for bat boy Ethan. Next up, number 17, Tyler Howard.
And here's Tyler Howard. And he takes a pitch just high. The 1-0 is a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 now to Howard. The 1-1 hits him on the helmet. Luckily, it was the slider. Oh, I guess it hit the bat. Sounded like it looked like it hit his helmet. Sounded like it hit his helmet, but he's not going anywhere. So
No.
I guess it hit the bat.
He ducked out just in time.
So 2-1 now the count. Two one, swung on a miss, good fastball away. 2-2. Two and two the count. Here's the pitch. Lined into right field. Going back as the right fielder. Still going back, and he makes the catch at the track. For out number 2.
Make way for our other bat boy, Elijah.
All right, got my 50-50 tickets.
Nice.
Both Elijah and Ethan were the 2 youngsters from
You have to do like a little ritual to make them winners.
baseball that threw out today's first pitch.
There we go.
Next up, number 11.
Now they're ready to win.
Now they're ready to win.
Yeah.
Lincoln, Medford, 1-1.
Here's Sewell. Has walked and singled. And he takes that slider in there for a strike. 0-1. Lincoln and Medford are tied at 1. What inning are they in, Liam?
Top of the 4th.
In top of the 4th.
Cool.
Go Rogues.
The Rogues got to
0-1.
hold on.
Misses outside 1-1. Did Liam just say go Rogues?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it benefits the Crabs if they win. Are you not a Crabs fan?
I am, but I would never utter those 2 words together. The 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line and deep and foul.
Oh.
That's too bad. He
that
really
is
yanked
too
that.
bad.
That foul ball brought to you by Hayward Ball.
Man, that was close. Got my hopes up for a second.
That's too bad. That was 94 off the bat. But it just sliced to the right. So 1-2 now to Sewell. And the pitch. And he fouls that one out of play the other direction. The 1-2. Fouled away again. 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the 5th. Another great ball game. 2 teams are going to play tomorrow at 12:30. Should be a beautiful day for baseball.
I love those day games.
It should be a great game. Me too. Best time to play baseball.
Yeah.
The 1-2 misses outside. 2-2. In fact, honestly, baseball was meant to be played during the day. 2-2 the count.
Liam does not like day games.
Well, Liam has good reasons. The 2-2 misses outside. 3-2.
The turnaround from
Yeah.
closing down and opening back up is kind of
Yeah.
tough. Liam's a vampire too. That's the other thing.
3-2 misses inside. Sewell draws the walk. A great at bat.
That was a great at bat.
And here's Enyart.
Love you. Celebrate.
He has struck out twice.
Next up, Crabs designated hitter number 16, Adam Enyart.
That's the littlest Crabs fan I've seen in a while.
It's,
Walking past home plate there.
yeah. First Crabs game, I'm guessing.
Here's the pitch and takes a strike on the inside corner from Barnes.
Start him young. I think there were onesies in the merchandise booth.
Cool. The 0-1. Misses outside, 1-1.
That was close.
That was close. And in fact, according to TrackMan, that was a strike.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike. Fastball away, 2-1. He's definitely more effective with the slider than the fastball. I mean, his location's better
Which is interesting.
with the slider than the fastball, which is strange. Normally it's the other way around.
Yeah, yeah.
The 2-1. Runners goes. The throw down the second, not in time. So Sewell has it stolen. The pitch was, I don't know what the pitch was, but Enyart's not happy, so I think it must have been a strike. That was a little bit low, but close enough, honestly.
Yeah, that was not egregious.
Not at all. 2-2 the count. In the air to right field, and that is going to be off the right fielder's glove and all the way to the wall. Sewell's going to score. Enyart in the second, and the Crabs take a 3-2 lead.
Yep. Looks like we're getting a pitching change.
And that's it for Barnes. They're going to bring in the right-hander. So let's go back to the studio. Thanks to more of our sponsors, and we'll come back and let you know who that is. This is exciting. Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. Okay, we're back. So the new pitcher on the mound is number 31, right-hander Brandon Mann, on in relief of Matt Barnes. There are 2 outs. Enyart is out at second. Hirschkorn will be the batter. And it looks like Mann throws about as hard as Barnes did. If we can
Yeah.
get a radar on that last fastball. Crabs lead at 3-2. So Hirschkorn with an opportunity to pad the Crabs' lead a little bit. Thanks to North Coast Mercantile, family owned and operated, serving Humboldt County since 1951. North Coast Mercantile brings you a fantastic assortment of domestic import and craft beers, as well as wine, spirits, non-alcoholic beverages and snacks. Check out the North Coast Mercantile's Titus trailer in the right field beer garden at the Arcata Ballpark, where they have 8 taps featuring local micro brews, wine, and cider. Also, U.S. Bank strengthening our local communities. Their commitments come to life through their people, programs, and policies. Together, we can make a difference in the communities we serve. Okay, here's Hirschkorn. He has struck out twice against Barnes. Let's see how he does against Mann with Enyard out at second. And the pitch. Fastball right down the middle, 91 miles an hour, 0-1.
Similar velocity.
Yes. I noticed, though, that Barnes' velocity by the time he exited the game was down around 89.
Yeah.
First pitches when he came in the first, when he started the game, were around 92, 93.
Yep.
And he gradually lost velocity. And there's another one right there. Belt high, it's a strike. The fans don't like it, but that's a strike.
Yeah, clearly a strike.
I mean, there's plenty to be angry about at the umpires tonight. So
yes.
The strike zone is not really one of them.
No.
The 0-2 fouled out of play.
Shot towards F Street. No cars hit.
That was strange. What was that?
I don't know. I just accidentally hit the wrong button, and there's some kind of sample in there.
I like that. We should stick with that. The 0-2 called strike 3, and that's it for Hirschkorn and the Crabs in the 5th. But they get a run on a hit. There were no errors and 1 left, and at the end of 5, they lead 3-2. This is exciting. Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM.
We're back.
We're back. We just discovered the sound effects on our audio board.
That's it. It's
this
over.
is like going to change our lives.
Yeah,
up
it
here.
is.
Cameron Sasso on in relief now in the top of the 6th inning for Jonah Fragas, and Jonah Fragas was great. He really kept the Prune Packers. I keep forgetting where they're from. Healdsburg. He really kept Healdsburg contained tonight. In fact, the only 2 runs Healdsburg got was on that pop fly ball that fell between Morris and Perazo.
Yeah, he did a really great job.
And the umpire's still arguing, as far as I could tell. I mean, the manager's still arguing.
Coach is out here
with the umpire. Jeez,
boy,
that is some mighty poor sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Campbell, Souza, and Savatore to bat against Sasso. Sasso's been good this season again. He's been in 4 games. 10 1/3 innings pitched. He's walked 4, struck out 8. He has a 1-0 record and an ERA of 1.74.
That's great.
So here's Campbell, and he takes a pitch outside, 1-0.
Sasso's mom works in the beer garden.
Oh, really?
I have bought beers from her.
Oh, that's cool.
Very nice
All
lady.
right. The 1-0 is low, 2-0.
Could have been called a strike.
The 2-0 is a strike on the outside corner.
That was way more of a ball than that. I mean, Zach Norton's made a lot worse calls than that. So.
Yeah, I don't think you can complain about this strike so much tonight.
No, he's done a great job
The
tonight.
2-1. Hammered in the center field. Going back is Pappas at the warning track. He reaches up and makes the catch for out number 1. That was not hit as hard as I thought it was.
No.
So here's Souza. 0 for 2 tonight. Here's the pitch. And that's a fastball in there at the knees for a strike.
Eric's right. Driving goal last night was really weird.
The 0-1. Grounder on the hole on the right side. Knocked down by Sasso, and it's going to get through for a base hit.
That's a hit.
So 1 out. Souza at first, back to the top of the order. Here's Savateri. He's 1 for 3. Two runs, 8 hits, no errors for Healdsburg. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Sasso looks over first. Souza has a big lead over there. And the pitch off the hands and fouled into the picnic area on the left field side.
Look out, kids.
Gotta pay attention if you're gonna be out there. 0-1 the count. Throw it first, and the runner gets back. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Right past the diving Perazzo. So Healdsburg's got something going against Sasso now with 2 runners on and only 1 out. For Leopard, he's 0 for 2.
Number 5, Alex Leopard.
Sasso at the belt, looks at second, and the pitch is popped in the air on the left side. Morris in foul territory. He's under it, and he's got it.
Excellent.
2 aways. Huge out.
Yeah, that was great.
So here's Sutter, 0 for 2.
Next up, number 7, Logan Sutter.
Sasso sets. A look at second, kicks, steals. Slider on the outside corner for a called strike.
It's a good pitch.
0-1 to Sutter. The 0-1 in the dirt.
Sun is down, making it a lot easier for these left field guys.
Yeah, the whole field's in shadow now.
Yeah,
Lights are on.
sunglasses off.
The 1-1. Slider away, 2-1. Sasso sets and comes home. 2-1 misses inside.
It was very inside.
3-1. Grimmer on deck. Three and one to count. The pitch. Uh-oh, in the air to right field. That's going to be off the base of the wall. That's going to score a couple of runs.
Yeah.
And Healdsburg's going to take the lead. Here comes the throw home, and the second run does just get past the tag. The throw is offline. And they just threw Cavanosaurus out of the game. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? He throws Cavanosaurus out of the game for one remark while he let that manager go on for a good 10 minutes out there? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Are you kidding? I don't think he said, I don't even know what he said. He might have said like one or two things like, I mean,
yeah.
Come on.
And he wasn't angry or anything.
No. No, he wasn't angry. He just made like a remark. I mean, well, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. Well, at any rate, the worst news is that Healdsburg has now taken the lead 4-3. I mean, I can't believe he let that manager go on for, forever. People were begging him to shut him up.
Yeah. Cavano was weirdly close on getting that tag, too. He jumped up.
I thought the play was going to be I didn't think play was going to be that close at all. Yeah, you tell him, Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah, now Robin's thrown out. Yeah, the only guy who's still in the game is the guy who went on for 10 minutes out there while you unbelievable.
Robin's appealing to third base umpire.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now he's definitely getting in the face.
Robin's really mad now. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
This is outrageous. Oh, he just spit on the field.
He spit.
That's right.
Whoa. Wow. I haven't seen Robin that mad in years.
I've never seen Robin that mad.
That's my skipper.
Outrageous.
That is outrageous.
Outrageous. The whole thing is outrageous.
Let's go, Robin.
I mean, they stood there while that Healdsburg manager, he went on and on and on. The whole park was begging for them to continue the game. And now two Crabs people are thrown out.
That's so bad.
Unbelievable.
That's so bad. Yeah, that's really bad.
Unbelievable. You don't know what you're doing out there.
This is fixed, man.
That's rough.
Hey, how much is
Yeah.
Joey paying you?
Boo! Boo!
I'd be mad too if I was Robin. All right, who do we have in there catching now?
So the new catcher is, I think it's Forsyth.
Oh, okay. All right, 2 outs.
2 runs are in.
Yeah.
Sutter's out at second. Here's Grimmer. It's 5-4 now in favor of Healdsburg. And here's the pitch. Fouled out of play.
Entry relief for the Crabs. Catcher number 5, William Forsyth.
0-1 to count. Grimmer is 2 for 3 tonight. And that's tough to have. Sasso has been great, but tonight they got to him. Here's the 0-1 in the dirt. 1-1.
What a wild night.
A wild night. Crazy.
Yeah. not the kind of wild you like to see.
One and one to count.
2 or 3. They have 3.
Fouled over into the Healdsburg dugout.
Yeah,
1 and 2.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
The crowd is not happy with the situation.
Well, it doesn't make any sense at all.
No.
His arguments are pretty valid, though.
The 1-2. And Sasso deals low and outside. 2 and 2. I mean, that other manager went on and on and
Yeah.
on. I mean, we've never seen anything like that, and he's
No.
still in the game.
Yeah, it's pretty unbelievable.
I mean, give our guys the same amount of respect that, Joey Gomes gets.
2 and 2 the count. Unbelievable. Swung on and missed, got him, and that ends the inning. But unfortunately, Healdsburg comes up with 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and a runner left, and at the end of 5.5, they lead 4-3. This is absurd. Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Welcome back. Bottom of the 5th inning.
Do we need our intro?
I love that. We got to
Yeah.
stick with that. I don't know if Liam's going to want to do it, but we got to stick with that intro. I love it.
As long as I'm here, we're doing the intro.
That's right. All right. Cool. Our next guest.
Right, exactly. Oh, you just wait. There's more.
Jacob Pappas to leave it off for the Crabs in the bottom of the 6th. He'll be followed by Medikoff and Forsyth, since Soros got tossed for reasons that are unknown. Crabs trailing 4-3, 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Healdsburg, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Pappas is 1 for 2, and he bunts it, but foul. And this is still Brandon Mann out on the mound before Healdsburg. Here's the 0-1. Fouled up against the catcher's mask and up against the screen. 0-2.
Probably watching the game in the clubhouse. That's what I was.
The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Slider away, and that's it for Pappas. 1 away. Here's Medikoff. He has walked and homered.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Crabs are down a run. That would be good. And the pitch right over the heart of the plate with a breaking pitch. 0-1. The 0-1. Fastball outside. 1-1. Is a strike at the knees. 1-2 now to Medikoff. Brandon Mann came in the 5th inning and faced only one batter and struck him out. And then he struck out Pappas to lead this inning, and that one's popped in the air down the right field side. Second baseman going over, right fielder coming in, and it'll be Leopard, the right fielder, making the catch near the foul line for out number 2. So here's Forsyth batting for Suarez, who apparently doesn't have the, who apparently didn't have the same latitude that the Healdsburg manager had.
Yeah, Gomes.
Next up, number 5,
Yeah, you did this, Vicente.
Liam Forsyth.
This is your fault.
Who'd still be out there if it were up to the umpire. He'd still be out there arguing.
Like, oh, yeah, pinch hitter. Yeah, that was your fault.
And the pitch to Forsyth. Just hits it off the end of the bat and fouls it away. 0-1. Maybe they want to consult with the manager on the next calls just to make sure he's cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
The 0-1 is a breaking pitch away.
Actually, before, like,
1-1.
after any controversial call, you should just go to Joe
Just go
first
check with the,
and ask what his call is.
see how he's okay with it before you. 1-1 the count.
Get that stamp of approval.
2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 6th inning, Krabs trailing by a run. And the next pitch is just got a piece of it and fouls it out onto F Street.
Oh, that one. It looked like it maybe bounced off the car's hood. I can't see.
Did look like it maybe did, yeah. Well, definitely one of the wildest, definitely the wildest game we've had this year.
Yeah, for
No
sure.
question about that. 1-2 the count.
Probably waving at the camera. Jack has friends?
And the pitch. High and away. 2-2.
Yeah, I'm cheating on you, bro. It's like the Coldplay concert, bro. It's so funny how people. I know. Yeah, that thing like blew up.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And the pitch. Oh, slider
man.
swung on and missed. Nasty.
Nasty.
And that ends the inning. The Krabs go in order in the 6th. They trail by 1. This is Krabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. We're back.
I don't think I'll ever get sick of that.
I love it. Top of the 7th inning. Hagar, Leidenhoff, and Kim to bat against Cameron Sasso with Healdsburg up 4-3.
Thanks to the Crab Studio Band for getting us going.
And let's see. Yep, here's Agar to lead it off. Agar tonight has grounded a third, doubled, and walked. Sasso out for a second inning of work, and that's swung on and foul tipped, and that's right off Forsyth's knee, it looks like.
More catchers left because of you.
And he's hopping around in pain now. He's all right.
Chaconi's coming out to check on him. Trainer also.
Yeah, he's fine.
I think we're good. Just the usual catcher pain.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, you're just a target all night.
0-1 the count.
I'd be scared to death back there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I don't know how they're able to catch the ball,
I don't know either.
you know, like on a foul tip or anything. I mean,
That's some amazing eye-hand
yeah,
coordination.
the 0-1 is in the dirt. This pitch is swung on and missed. Oh, sorry, that was a ball. 1-1. Know what I was thinking. One and one. There's an even tinier Crabs fan now.
Oh,
That hit him.
right in the ribs. Oh, yeah, you're right. That is maybe the youngest crab fan.
That's a very
Crabs fan.
tiny Crabs fan. That Crabs fan is probably only like a month old, I bet. Huh?
Yeah, that's about what I would guess, too.
Here's Laidhoff. Well, it's a shame he had to watch this spectacle.
This is a hard way to start your Crabs fandom.
Laidhoff 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. And it's a strike right at the belt high. 0-1. The 0-1. Outside. 1-1. The 1-1. Misses low and outside. 2-1. The guard over at first. Nobody out. Sasso needs to keep the Crabs within a run. 2-1. High bouncer foul, wide of third. Two balls, two strikes the count.
Crab's really giving the batter the business about how he spins the bat before he...
That bat spinning thing, yeah.
Yeah.
The 2-2. Popped in the air, foul. That's going to drift out onto F Street.
That foul ball brought to you by the fireplace on F Street.
That foul ball probably hit the fireplace on F Street.
Yeah, was headed that direction for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
2-2 the count. And the pitch is low and the count goes full.
Looks like there's some construction going on over kind of near Sunset Avenue, and or at least the on-ramp.
Yeah, the end of, like the ramp at the end of G Street was all shut down last night.
Oh, some road construction.
Big trucks going up and down the highway. 3-2. Oh, and he walks in. No me gusta.
No. No me gusta tambien.
So runners on first and second, nobody out.
Number 8, Jonathan McKim.
And now they are going to get someone up in the bullpen, it looks like. Sasso just not as sharp tonight as we've seen him, unfortunately. So here's Kim, 2 for 3 with a double. And Healdsburg with a chance to break it open. And there's a ground ball out to short. Toss to second for 1, back to first.
Yes.
6-4-3 double play.
That was amazing.
Pitcher's best friend.
Well done.
Yeah, right. Maybe we should check and make sure the Healdsburg manager's okay with the call. 2 away on the play. Agar goes to third. And here's Campbell, 0 for 2. Grounded right. Oh, off Peraza's glove and into left center field. That was actually not even grounded. That was just a line shot at Peraza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E6.
It was right at him.
I thought for sure he had that.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that leads to another run, and the Crabs now trail by 2.
Next up, number 6, Chase Souza.
Here's Jay Souza, 1 for 3. And he fouls one out of play. The 0-1 is low.
But not ball low. It's okay. Can't be perfect every time. We have
You
other
can't complain
complaints.
about his strike zone.
No,
really.
strike zone's been fine.
good.
Yeah,
It's
the other things.
the other things that are far more outrageous.
Yeah.
The 1-1 is a strike on the inside corner. This is actually the best strike zone I think we've seen here all season.
Yeah.
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 And then let
1 and 2 the count.
argue for 30 minutes.
And the 1-2 swung on him,
Yeah.
missed, took something off and got him.
Okay.
That ends the inning, but Healdsburg comes up with another run on no hits. There was an error and a runner left, and at the end of 6.5, they lead at 5-3. This is disappointing Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Back at the ballpark.
We are back.
Peraza, Morris, and Howard. It's a bat for the Crabs in the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing by 2 runs now. Peraza's 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts.
I'm so glad I accidentally found that button.
I know, it's great.
Yeah,
I think it's really going to increase our listenership
for sure.
and really make our broadcast exciting. Here's the pitch, and from Mann, and it's a fastball low and away.
Might even bring in the international market.
That's true. Mann out for his 2nd full inning of work. 1-0 the count. And that's hit in the air to center field, going back, and now making the catch is Souza, 1 away. Back to the top of the order, here's Keenan Morris. He's 1 for 3 with a double.
Keeping the field clear. Leading the lineup for your Humboldt Crabs, number 9, Keenan Morris. No, I was the first. So you have a line of brackets, you know? So while one is running, you need to.
And And the pitch to Morris is a fastball low.
90 miles an hour. Respectable.
Yeah, pretty good. The 1-0 is high. 2-0. In there for a strike at the knees. 2-1 now to Morris.
Liam, how's that Potters Rogues game going? Give you guys an update.
2-1 Potters.
2-1 Potters. Top of the 6th inning.
Not good.
The 2-1 count here is taken for a strike at the knees. 2-2 now to Morris. Howard on deck.
Well, tonight's a write-off. It's a write-off.
Come on, Rogues. Please help us out a little bit.
2-2. Swung on a miss, got him. Fastball away. That's the 4th strikeout in only an inning and 2/3 for Mann.
Yeah, the Prune Packers definitely have some pretty great pitching.
Number 17, Tyler Howard.
14 total strikeouts. 10 by Barnes and 4 now by Mann. And here's Howard. He struck out twice and flied to right, and he fouls that one out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by Baywood Golf and Country Club.
That one did not hit anything crucial out on F Street.
You mean nothing that belonged to you? Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed.
I park far away. I know better.
0-2. Is that your brother?
That man does look like he could be my brother, that's for sure. Beard from another mother.
The 0-2, that's right. Fouled out of play. Right-hander warming in their pen, sorry.
I call that standard issue Humboldt guy.
That's funny. The 0-2 is high all the way to the backstop. And man laughing at himself after that pitch. He let that one fly.
Yeah, he's got a big smile on his face. Like, oopsie.
1-2. The 1-2 in the dirt.
That wild pitch was 93 miles an hour, just like didn't even register on the strike zone.
2-2. Two, just got a piece of it, fouled it up against the screen, and the count stays even to Howard. Sewell on deck. The 2-2 swung on and missed, got him. Wow, 5 strikeouts for Mann in 2 innings. And as the Crabs go in order in the 7th, they trail by 2. This is exciting. Crabs Baseball 107.3 FM.
We're back.
You're a kid of ballpark. Top of the 8th inning.
I don't know if Liam approves of our shenanigans.
I don't know, but it's great.
It's pretty fun.
Shout out to Booth to Shauna for remembering. Happy birthday, Shauna. You make the sun come out
Yeah.
every day. From your friends.
Salvatore, Leopard, and Sutter to bat for Healdsburg in the top of the 8th inning. That's the top of their order.
We have a happy 50-50 winner.
And do we have a new pitcher now? I think we do.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is not Sewell anymore.
No.
This is, I think
Got
it's
a birthday shout out from Red Booth, Birch Booth.
Cedar Klein.
Happy birthday, Twiggy Toes. Hope you have
No,
a good
it's not
time.
Cedar Klein. It's
25.
Brody Jacobs.
Cedar Klein's mom just won the 50-50, actually.
Did she really?
Yeah, yeah. Funny that you should mention his name.
Leading the lineup for the Blue Packers, number 1, Antonelli Salvatore.
So third pitcher of the night for the Crabs is Brody Jacobs. And here's Salvatore. He's 2 for 4. Jacobs has pitched in 10 games. And that one's hit in the air to left center field. Over to get it
Yep.
in the gap is Pappas for out number 1.
Nice. Nice job.
ERA of 3.80. He has a record of 2-0.
Alex Leopard.
In 23rd and 2/3 innings pitched, he's walked 11 and struck out 28.
Not bad.
Not bad. So here's Leopard. 0 for 3 with a walk. And the pitch is a fastball high and inside. One and 0. Strike on the outside corner, 1 and 1. Held high. The 1-1 misses outside. Just outside. Close pitch. Good take by Leopard, 2 and 1. The 2-1 outside again, 3 and 1. One out, nobody on. Top of the 8th, it's 5-3 in favor of Healdsburg. 3 and 1 the count to Leopard. And he walks him.
It's kind of hard to see from where you are.
So runner on first with 1 out, and here's Sutter.
Next up, number 7, Logan Sutter.
It was, I said earlier in the game, he was going to hurt the Crabs eventually, and he did in the 6th inning.
Yeah.
2-run double. Runner at first. Here's the pitch. Fastball high and away.
Looks like everyone's saying bye. Casually, while he's just like, I don't think you should actually read this one.
Okay. Well, it happens.
Hey, there's a. Oh, is it probably about the
The 1-0
I don't know. I haven't looked at it.
is inside, 2 and 0.
The crowd often sends up shout-outs with $1, which is,
Costs $1,
yeah, really fine most of the time.
5 cents less than freedom.
But since sometimes you get one that's
The 1-0 is high.
you shouldn't
2-0.
read, and I think that just happened.
Yeah, I kind of wonder. I'm sure there are some that come up that are
Oh, yeah.
not the kind of thing you're going to say over the PA.
Yeah, sometimes they're mean, too.
3-0 the count, really, to Sutter.
That's funny, though.
Yeah, they're looking at it.
The 3-0 is a strike on the outside corner, 3 and 1.
This one is funny, but we should not read this out loud.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
not. It's true,
Yeah. It's
probably.
umpire commentary.
3 and 1. And that's fouled out of play.
Way
But that's,
back behind us.
yeah, that's unkind to do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They don't have any way to.
That foul ball brought to you by Charles
It's one thing to be yelling at them, but
Yeah.
3-2 the count.
Charles Tree Services.
I remember one year, several years ago, after a call, somebody played 3 blind mice on the over the PA, and the umpires were not pleased.
No.
3-2 pitch is called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Sutter was headed to first, but that's strike 3. Now maybe the manager should come out and argue that.
Yeah.
There he goes. He's arguing it.
He's
It's
coming.
clearly a strike.
Yeah.
We can prove it's a strike. But there he is over there.
Well, no, just check with Joey.
Two
first
away.
to see what the call is.
Yeah, maybe we should see what Joey thinks. Here's Grimmer, 2 for 4. Runner at first. And the pitch. That one's hit in the air to left field. Medikoff is there, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. A runner left at the end of 7 1/2. It's 5-3 Healdsburg. This is Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM.
Hey.
Now introducing the bottom of the 8th inning. It'll be Sewell, Enyart, and Hirschkorn to bat. Heart of the Crabs order. Trailing by 2 runs. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Healdsburg. 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. Sewell tonight has walked twice and singled.
Coming to bat for your humble Crabs, number 11, Cameron Sewell.
Against Brandon Mann, who obviously Healdsburg pitching is one of their strong suits.
Pretty solid.
They've shown great pitching in the first 2 games, and tonight Matt Barnes and Brandon Mann have just been overpowering. Here's the pitch, fastball way outside, 1-0. And I think that crossed up the catcher. He's going out to have a word.
That's not the pitch we agreed upon.
Man is laughing because, yeah, you could tell by the way he stood up that he wasn't expecting that pitch.
Yeah.
And now the umpire out to have a word. Replace the ball.
We have 179 viewers on YouTube. Welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you're out there.
Want to know the count. And the pitch. Fastball away, 2-0.
Thanks.
Crabs need base runners, so
Yeah, they do.
it behooves Sewell to be careful out there. 2-0. And now, I don't know, Mann is stepping off the mound asking for something. Oh, I guess he took off his necklace or something and was handing it to his manager.
Yeah.
Maybe it broke or something like that. So now he's ready.
His lucky talisman
2-0.
off.
And the next pitch is right down the middle with a fastball, 2-1. 2-1. Ooh, a big swing and a miss. And a fastball up in the zone. 2-2 now to Sewell. Two. Swung on and missed. Wow. Another strikeout
Yeah.
for Man. 1 away. That's 6 for him in 2 1/3 innings.
So impressive.
Yeah, only Medikoff and Peraza were able to make contact. And they hit pop flies to the outfield. So here's Enyart. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Man sets and deals. Cued foul over towards the Healdsburg dugout. And I think he wants another bat, looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants his green bat. Yeah, for sure. That's the one he always uses, that green bat with the orange handle.
It's like he looked down and was like,
Yeah,
oh,
he realized he had the wrong bat.
I got the wrong
I've never
bat,
seen him
man.
use that purple bat.
No. It's like, what's happening right now?
Now he's happy. 0-1.
We all know what Yardy's bat looks like.
The 0-1. High bounder over the mound and out towards second. Scooped up, throw to first in time. Nicely done by Salvatore. 2 away.
Make way for the bat boy.
So here's Hirschkorn. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Hirschkorn also going to use the green bat.
That's the coolest bat.
It
the
is
Crabs
cool.
have.
It is very cool.
Next up, number 22, Houston Hirschkorn.
Nice grasshopper green.
With that orange handle. That's
yeah.
a nice combo. I'm thinking about repainting my living room those colors.
Nice. Good choices.
Here's the pitch. Cued foul over towards Healdsburg's dugout. Right now I just have a really bright orange accent wall with white walls, but I kind of like that green.
Oh, that green's nice. Kind of break things up. Would you do just one wall, or would you?
I don't know. I'm thinking the 0-1, maybe the doorways or something. Slider away, 1-1. My kitchen is bright orange and green as well, though.
Wow.
With a blue floor.
That's some great colors. It's amazing.
My house is a carnival.
Yeah. That's awesome.
1-1 to count.
Lots of color.
Fastball misses low. 2-1. From the set. The 2-1 from Man is a slider on the outside corner. 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th. Crabs trailed by 2. It's looking kind of dire. With Man on the mound. They don't have anybody warming up the bullpen, so it looks like the Crabs are going to see him in the 9th as well. And that slider just missed
Oh, that was just
low. And Man thought it was strike 3. And that could have gone either way, honestly. That was a very close pitch.
Yeah, it was really close.
So they called the ball. 3-2. So we'll do it again. And the 3-2 swung on and missed. And that, oh, he foul tipped it. Okay. Catcher unable to hang on. So Hirschkorn will see another pitch. Three-two. Hit in the left center field and caught by the center fielder for out number 3. Crabs go in order in the 8th. They trail 5-3. This is increasingly desperate. Crabs Baseball 107.3 FM.
Oh, you know we're back.
You know we're back. I don't have to say we're back.
We have a theme song to prove it.
Top of the ninth, Agard, Laidhoff, and Kim to bat for Healdsburg. They're leading 5-3.
Up and back for the Healdsburg Prune Packers, number 7.
Agard has grounded to third, doubled, walked, and been hit by a pitch. And he fouls the first pitch out of play, 0-1. Well,
That foul ball brought to you by the Fireplace on F Street in Arcata.
another great ball game at the Arcata Ballpark tonight. We fully expect a similar game tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be another close one, I'm sure.
The 0-1 swung on and missed a slider away. 0-2. Nice pitch from Jacobs. But again, the Crabs just made mistakes that cost them. The ball that dropped between third and short in the second inning led to 2 runs, and then the error in the 7th led to another run.
Yeah.
And that ball is way outside. 1-2, so.
Yep, it's tough.
Jacob sets. Here's the 1-2.
Oh.
Hits him on the helmet. Luckily, that was a fastball too, 87 miles an hour. And Agard is okay, but I still think the trainer is probably going to want to come out. I don't know, and hit him right on the head. And he's trotting down to first. He seems fine, but well, I guess not. Hate to see that.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, even though they're wearing a helmet,
It does not feel
take
good.
a pitch 87 miles an hour off your head can't
So loud.
be good
too.
for it.
It's hard on the ears, hard on your head.
So here's Laidhoff, 0 for 3 with a walk. So Agard over at first, and the pitch misses low. The 1-0. Strike on the outside corner. Good fastball. 1-1. Perfect placement.
Yeah, it was good.
The 1-1 slider away. 2-1. Two-one. Breaking pitch catches the outside corner, and the count goes even. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. They throw back behind the runner at first, and they didn't get him close, though.
That was really close. First base umpire had to think for a second about that one.
Yeah, it was definitely close. So 1 away. Agard's still over at first. Here's Kim. He's 2 for 4. Throw to first. That was not really the pickoff move. A peek over at first. Jacob sets, deals. A fastball on the inside corner. Great pitch.
He's just shaving those edges really nicely.
He sure is. 0-1. The 0-1 misses outside. A ball and strike to count. And that one's fouled up against the screen. 1-2 now to Kim. Agard's still over at first. One thing I noticed that Healdsburg, they're not super aggressive on the bases. I guess they don't really have to be.
Yeah. Yeah, there isn't a lot of stealing.
They don't steal
right.
a lot of bases.
No.
But when you have a lineup as sort of potent as they do, it's kind of wasteful to steal bases.
Yeah.
The 1-2. This is high, 2-2. You know, they don't really need to manufacture runs.
No, you don't need to steal if you can get 10 hits in a game.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Rushing in is Medikoff, and after
he
losing
got
his
it.
hat, he makes the catch. 2 away.
He snow-coned that one a little bit. Hey,
That's all right.
we'll take it.
Agard will hold it first. 2 away.
Great job.
And here's Campbell. He is 0 for 3.
Next up, number 2, Cade Campbell.
Fastball is high. The 1-0. Ooh. Fastball inside. Did he go around? They appealed at first. He didn't. Tried to get out of the way of it.
Yeah, that's close.
That almost hit him in the face.
Yeah.
2-0. The 2-0 is high. 3-0. Pitch, right down the middle.
Oh, yeah, that was nice. Nice pitch.
That was
You couldn't get more
about
right down the middle.
right down the middle as you can get.
Yeah.
Perfectly centered.
In the center of the tic-tac-toe.
3-1. Fouled up against the screen, and the count goes full.
If you're in the larger Arcata area, you might want to bring your animals inside. Fireworks.
We're going to have some fireworks.
Yeah, happening about 20 minutes after the end of the game.
Get those pups and kitties in.
Yeah.
Bunnies, whatever. 3-2 pitch. In the dirt. And that's going to put runners on first and second with 2 outs. And here's Souza. 1 for 4. And now here comes... We know it's not Robin.
Yeah, it's Ciccone.
It's got to be Ciccone.
Eric Ciccone's coming out to talk
to
to
the
him.
mound. There's nobody warming in the Crabs' pen, so
No.
they're not going to take Jacobs out.
No.
No reason to use a pitcher here. All right. Umpire goes out to break it up. And here's Souza, as I said, 1 for 4.
Next up, number 6, Chase Souza.
And the pitch. Big swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1 in the dirt. Nice block by Soros, or actually Forsyth now. 1-1 the count. Agard at second, Campbell at first. The 1-1 is high and outside, 2-1. Two-one pitch, swung on and missed. A big cut there
Big swing.
on a fastball up and away. 2-2, right at the corner of the strike zone. Two balls, two strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. And he fouls it out of play. So we'll do it again with the count 2-2. And the pitch rides high, 3-2.
Thanks for tuning in, all our YouTube viewers, all the radio listeners. We really appreciate you all.
The 3-2. Runners go. Swung on and missed. Got him. Inning over.
Shoo.
No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 left for Healdsburg. They lead at 5-3. Stay tuned. Last chance for the Crabs coming up. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 107.3 FM. Bottom of the 9th, Pappas, Medikoff, and Forsyth scheduled to bat for the Crabs, trailing by 2 runs. Crabs are on the verge of dropping the first 2 games of this 3-game series against Healdsburg. We knew they were going to be tough.
Yeah.
And they have widely been thought to be the best team in the league, and we are seeing why this weekend.
Powerful team.
They are a powerful team, and they have some great pitching. So Brandon Mann out for his 3rd inning of work. Here's the pitch to Pappas, and he shows bunt and takes the pitch low and outside. Pappas tonight is 1 for 3. The 1-0. Breaking pitches in there for a strike, 1-1. Great pitch.
Yeah, nice pitch. That was a good one.
The 1-1. High tapper down to third. Could be trouble. He's got it. Throw to first in time.
That was a close one.
1 away. Here's Tate Medikoff. Medikoff is 1 for 2 with a home run. Pitch that he drilled 106 miles off the bat.
Yeah, that was a mighty home run.
Right over the
450 feet.
Yeah, over the center field fence. Home run won't be enough now. Here's the pitch. And he takes a slider down low. Crabs need a base runner. Forsyth on deck. The 1-0. Tapped back to the mound. He slips. He regains control, and he throws him out. 2 away. So the Crabs down to their last out now. It'll be Logan Forsyth.
That definitely looked like he could have hurt himself.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't.
The way he
Yeah,
slid.
He slid on the grass.
Yeah.
And he's fine.
Really shows you how tall he is when the other two guys out there
Yeah, right.
come up to his shoulders.
Yeah, really. Yeah, he's. He's 6'4", 245 pounds.
Yeah.
Out of the University of Michigan.
They got some guys from some big schools, that's
That's
for
a
sure.
big school, University of Michigan, right? Yeah. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. 1-0 to Forsyth. Perazo on deck. The 1-0. In the area to right center field. And caught by the right fielder to end the ball game.
All right.
As the Crabs go in order in the ninth. For Healdsburg in victory, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. For the Crabs, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. Healdsburg takes the first 2 games of this series. And the Crabs fall to 32-6 on the season. And depending on what happens in Medford, they may end up being tied for second place tonight if
the Potters win. Yeah. And last I checked, it was still 2-1 Potters.
Okay. So these two teams will meet again tomorrow, 12:30. Should be a beautiful day for baseball. You're going to want to be here and see if the Crabs can at least salvage one game of this series. Well, it's been a great fun.
It was really nice.
Tonight, Tim.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me. I feel honored
thanks
that I
for
got to do
discovering
this.
the new sound effects.
Should we do this other?
Let's do that
good
on
one?
our way out.
Yeah.
Thanks, friends. This is Crabs Baseball 107.3 FM.